Hola, how is everyone? I hope good. I am Sunny with Healing Power Divine Universe, and I am here with a reading on what to expect today, what is going to happen in your day, what wrongs are going to be made right, what love is coming in, what love is going out, anything to do with that, anything that can kind of create some excitement or some drama or some disappointments in your life, unfortunately. But let's get started. Before I do, please hit that subscribe button, hit the bell notification, and hit the like button, and share this video if you think others can benefit from my reading. I would really appreciate it. Otherwise, I'm going to get started. So some of them I'm going to intuitively tell you about, and then some I am going to read out of the book. There's two decks that I like to get the messages out of the book because I like the messages, so that's how we're going to do it. So let's get started. First off, I pulled Don't Stop. So whatever you're working on, whatever direction you're going, whatever your situation is, the message is don't stop. Just keep moving forward, keep, going towards your goals, your dreams, your achievements, keep, working on yourself, keep healing yourself from any traumas or anything that from your past. But Spirit is really calling for you to keep moving forward and to keep, doing the things that you're doing. You're doing a really good job. You're healing from your past wounds, and you are being rewarded for that, so don't forget that. The next card I pulled is going to be the Temperance. I want to read this one out of the book. This is from the Wild Unknown Tarot deck, and I love the meanings out of the book for these. We all know what the Temperance means, or most of us do, but I like to give these messages out of here because it's a little bit different, and I really appreciate this deck a lot. So let me find the page real quick. I apologize. It's the only bad thing when you want to do this. Just trying to find, there we go. So we have the Temperance. The great blue heron remains calm and peaceful as she blends the opposing elements of fire and water. The Temperance card asks you to be a mediator, much like the heron. Focus on cooperation and compromise. If you've been excessive in one aspect of your life, practice self-restraint and moderation now. You'll find a new sense of healing and balance from bringing a little harmony back into your life. We have the Ace of Wands. Now, we know that the Ace of Wands is a new venture or way of life, pregnancy or birth. So you can expect maybe a new venture coming into your life. Maybe you are going to be offered a new job. Maybe you're going to be offered a new love, a new way of thinking, just a new way of doing things. But it is a gift from the higher above. It is something that is going to take you on something new. So whatever you're wanting, whatever, if it's, you're trying to build a new self-employment career, or if it's just within yourself, maybe a new way of thinking, you're definitely being granted that today. If you are pregnant, congratulations. If you did give birth or are going to give birth, congratulations. Beautiful. Children are so beautiful and really represent, new life and a new way of thinking and new life rebirth for ourselves too. So, you might just be finding out that you're pregnant today, and that's even more awesome. So comment below if you have had a child or you found out you're pregnant. I would just love to hear about it. So change your focus. So they're wanting you to really change your focus, or the outcome of your situation or something that's new coming into your life is really going to change your focus. Maybe it's going to help you stop dwelling on the past. Stop from allowing any negativity to, weigh you down, keeping you stuck. It's really going to allow you to change your focus in a more positive, more adventurous type way, and really allow you to embark on something new, a new journey, a new transformation, something that is going to really, uplift your spirits, bring unconditional love into your life, and just really make you happy and really allow you to stop focusing on so much of the darkness and move you into the love and light of life. Communication is key. New moon in Gemini, so a Gemini could be present in this reading, but you need to know that communication is the key. You need to communicate what you want, what you're desiring. If it's a new adventure, you need to communicate that to the people around you. If, there's been something that has gone wrong in your life that maybe another person has caused. You need to communicate the feelings regarding that. But communication is the key to allow you to really open up your heart, mind, body, and soul to going down that new venture, to really seeing what life has to offer you and what you have to offer life. Also in this reading, I went ahead and pulled the Zodiac cards of who to avoid this week. I thought that would be kind of a little different way of me doing it. It's just kind of mixed and matched in here. So the next card is who to avoid, one sign. It's the 12th house surrender card, and it's subconscious mind, compassion, dreams, karma, forgiveness, baggage, trance states, the unseen, healing, spiritual development, guilt, prayer, I can't say it now, Ashkic records, Ashkic records, I think. And it's Pisces. It's a sign of Pisces. So we have the Wheel of Fortune. And we know what the Wheel of Fortune means. It means that, change of fortune, a new cycle, and progress in your life. So we at times find ourselves to be up on top of the wheel. That's how I explain it. And we all know that the wheel is constantly moving in the wheel of life. So when we're up on top, we need to really appreciate the things we have. We need to, if we're financially stable, we need to learn to save our money and not just be wasted on stuff that we don't need. Not appreciating having that money, because we eventually will move down to the bottom. And when we're at the bottom, we're really struggling. And it doesn't mean that you have to be financially broke, and it doesn't mean that you have to just be going through this tremendous, horrible time in your life. But at times we find ourselves there. It's beautiful to be on top, but like I said, that wheel is constantly moving and constantly turning. And so we can't always be on top. So when we do land on the bottom, we need to make sure that we're secure in life, that we have money set aside, because that seems like when we need it for emergencies, a car breaks down, a bill comes, due that we weren't expecting, or something like that. So right now you're going to be on the top of the wheel. I think that you have been on the bottom, and I feel like because of all your hard work, you're going to be granted just a beautiful, new life. You're going to be granted something that's really going to leave you on top of this wheel and stable, and just really looking at your future like, wow, I never thought I could, be here. I thought, I was going to be on the bottom of this wheel for my entire life. And really, because you've done so much hard work. And I do believe that my subscribers are doing a lot of work on themselves. If it's healing from the past, if it's just the way that we think and we process, the way people treat us, if it's, the way that we react to life and so on. I think that a lot of us are really changing our thought process. We're really looking at people in general differently. We're looking at ourselves differently. We're learning self-love, self-worth, and we're really projecting that out into the world. And we're being rewarded from the universe from doing all that hard work. And that's beautiful, because really we have been teetering on the bottom of this wheel, and it's our time to be on top of the wheel. So we have 5 of Cups. And the 5 of Cups is feelings of disappointment, letdown, or betrayal, and some regrets. So you might be hearing about something that someone did to you. Maybe it's a family member. Maybe it was a friend. Maybe it was a whole community. But you're really going to maybe receive some news that is going to kind of weigh you down today. The best way to deal with it is to communicate clearly about it. Communicate your feelings about it, how it's made you feel, what it's done to your life. But to also allow yourself to feel the pain, to feel that disappointment, to feel that betrayal, and to really accept it, and acknowledge it. Allow your emotions to be felt and heard if you need. But by doing that, it allows us to begin the healing process. And we all need to heal from past wounds, present wounds, because if we don't do that, then we carry that with us the rest of our lives. And that begins to, create all those burdens on our back that weighs us down and keeps us stuck in life. So if you do receive some disappointing news, and it's just really something that's very emotional, it's something that just kind of blows you out of the water, like, what the hell, I wasn't expecting that. Really communicate how you feel about it. Even if it's going to hurt another person, you need to really communicate about it. Because like I said, you don't want all those burdens on your back. You don't want to carry those for the rest of your life. You want to be able to feel the pain if there's pain in your situation. Doesn't mean that there has to be. and to really acknowledge it and to heal from it, and then release it to the universe, for the universe to do with it whatever it pleases, and then for you to be able to move down your path without everything weighing you down and just really carrying that hurt and pain with you. So the next card I pulled is Mars Action, Desire, Impulses, Courage, Force, Heat, Strength, Competition, Workouts, Excitement, Thirst, Impatient, Anger, Leadership, Engine, Potency, Willpower, Motor, Sex Drive. And you are to avoid an Aries and a Scorpio for this week, if possible. I mean, sometimes it's not possible for us to avoid anybody. Just depends what we do for a living and who we have to deal with. We have the King of the Ocean and its order. So order is going to be brought back into your situation. If it is with a judge, ruling in your favor and ruling in the favor of making this situation better. If it is just a father figure, making an authority type decision and really ruling with an iron fist. If it is an authority figure, it could be a police officer, a detective, anyone that has like authority and power to really bring this situation into order. Maybe in your situation, there's been a lot of lies and deceit and disillusionment, and somebody has spoke out. Maybe communication was made and they really spoke their truth and the truth of the situation. Maybe this has been being investigated by an authority figure and that's now coming out. But your situation is going to be brought into order, and in order in whatever way that you see fit. I mean, if you're not dealing with any injustice, if you're not dealing with the justice system, maybe it's justice from the universe, really bringing this situation into order, and the universe handing out justice, handing out karma to people that have done you wrong, or maybe to you if you've done somebody else wrong. So just really put your situation into these cards and to what fits into your situation. We have the Queen of Dragonflies in reverse. And excuse me, I'm really struggling talking, so I feel that it's definitely going to be a situation that's going to kind of leave you tongue-tied, leave you kind of not knowing which way to go at the moment. It might be something that's very painful that really just rocks your world. So if I'm stuttering, if I'm having trouble talking or anything, just know it's because someone in this situation, or maybe all of us, are a little tongue-tied and just kind of blown away by what we're going to hear or what's going to happen. So, and then with this card, this is out of the Victorian Steampunk Tarot, and I love the meanings out of the book, so I'll be reading this one. Again, it's the Queen of Dragonflies in reverse, and it is, you may be suffering a lack of love or of resources, perhaps due to a controlling person who has withdrawn his or her affection. Try to avoid becoming caught up in the turmoil that comes with this card. This is not a situation of your making. So again, this king, I think, is either making it better, or this king could be the one that really needs to be brought into order to make your situation come together. But I do feel that there has been a male figure that has really abused his power, has really caused turmoil in a lot of people's lives, has really caused turmoil in your life, and it's now being seen. And I think that with this King of Ocean bringing things into order, it might be just a legal situation that is finally being seen by the correct people, by the correct light to what's really going on here. And people are working hard to correct it. And you might receive word of this today, but don't get sucked into the turmoil of it all. Don't allow them to suck you in, and you feel sorry for these people that have really, rained on your parade, that have really created a chaos, a mess for you in your life. You have been dealing with your own situation, and if you've been dealing with justice, any type of, law type of thing, you have been dealing with it probably on your own. You probably haven't had very much support, and you need to keep that in mind, because these people that have done this, or this person that has done this to you or other people, needs to deal with it on their own. You cannot step in and save this person. That isn't your responsibility. Yes, you can forgive them, but it isn't your responsibility to fix somebody else's mistakes and errors in life. It's their own. Ask your angels. So if you have any questions of what to do, If you're feeling really drawn or pulled in one direction, but you're not sure if that's the right direction, if you are really struggling with, disappointment, broken heart, anything that's making you just feel weighed down, ask your angels for help, because right now they're all around you. They're protecting you from the situation. They're helping the situation come to light, and they're really wanting you to talk to them and to really ask them to please bless you and to please help you emotionally, and maybe to help you change your focus so you're not focused so much on the dark. You can start moving into the light and love of your life and of the situation. So we have the Lovers card, and we all know that the Lovers could stand for a Gemini. Doesn't have to be, and we know that, typically that means that love's coming in. Again, I want to read this one out of my book because this is from the Wild Unknown Tarot. So I know that the meanings here are just different than typical tarot decks, and I just love the meanings again. So that's why I'm doing it this way, because I think the messages out of the book are really important. So give me 1 second to find it. I'm sorry. I know it takes me forever. I apologize. And it says, 2 Canadian geese are mates for life, traveling partners within an expansive sky. The Lover's card is a welcome sight in any reading, as it suggests a beautiful and strong relationship on the horizon. Yes, you'll experience all of the thrills of desire and romance, but meanwhile, you'll be building a solid foundation together. The lovers honor and respect each other, and with that, they can go anywhere. If you are already in a relationship, it's time to be grateful and nourish this rare and precious gem. So you have a beautiful connection coming straight towards you. It could be a twin flame, it could be a soulmate, or it could just be a relationship not even in romance. It could be with your children, with your family, friends. But you're definitely going to have, this love come together, and you're going to build like a beautiful life, a beautiful empire that's going to be built on, honest and loving and kind, and a very strong foundation that nobody's going to be able to knock and push and come between. So that is beautiful. So if you've been waiting for that, just know it is coming. It might have taken a long time, but because you've had patience and you have really worked on yourself, the universe is granting you this love. We have the King of Pentacles. And we know that the King of Pentacles is a successful man who typically works in finances or with figures. So this could be who's coming in with love, or maybe you're about to inherit some money, or you're going to win a lawsuit, or something that you're going to have a huge financial gain. And with that being said, this could be somebody that you have to go meet with to sign the paperwork to get your money. Or it could be somebody that you're going to have to meet with to help you manage your finances, because you're going to have this windfall of money come in. It can mean a bunch of different things. Maybe this is how you meet this lover. Maybe you go into a meeting and there's an attorney there, or a lawyer that you have to meet with to receive an inheritance if you've been waiting for an inheritance. Or maybe it's somebody that works in law that has really been, or a detective that's been looking into finances and seeing that somebody was dishonest and so on. But this person, this King of Pentacles, is going to bring something into your life that's really going to help you really progress in life. It's probably going to be financial gain is what I'm feeling and what I'm hearing. But I think that you might kind of spark up something with this person. Maybe you guys are instantly attracted to each other. You just never know. You never know what the universe has planned for us. So keep an open mind, an open heart. And if you are finally going to receive an inheritance that you've been waiting for, or if it's a lawsuit or anything to do with money, congratulations. I'm sure you deserve it. And gosh, we all can only hope for that to happen. But if this doesn't resonate with you, just leave that part out. Or if the whole reading isn't resonating with you, then this isn't your reading for today. But come back again, and maybe tomorrow or later today when I do another one. But we have Confront. So confront your shadow. I believe that most people that watch my channel are already doing that, or already have done that. I think that other people in your situation are being made to do that, to confront what part they played in whatever their role was in creating a mess for you, or just creating a disaster, or hurt, or pain. I think that a lot of us from the first of the year have been made to confront our shadow side. And it went on, for me, it's been going on a long time. My journey's been very, very long. And I give much thanks to the universe. I would never change one thing about it, even though it's left me broken and just, financially strained. But I've learned so many hard lessons about myself and the decisions I was making that I needed to confront my shadows about, my addictions and the way I was living my life, feeling sorry for myself, and really just shutting out the entire world because I didn't want to be hurt again like I had been hurt in my past. And by doing that, it wasn't being fair to my child. It wasn't being fair to my family. My sister, I hurt her very deeply, and it breaks my heart. I hurt my daughter very deeply. And I've had to obviously confront that and why I did that. I had to feel the pain that I hurt another person so deeply, or people so deeply. But I also had to confront why I did it, and the decision of why I would do that. And it was because I needed to be away from distraction. I needed to be able to focus on my healing, on my sobriety, on life in general. And I also had to focus on what the universe was showing me, because I am very psychic. I do receive downloads. I do have visions. I'm clairvoyant. I'm clairsensies. I'm an empath. It was so much. It was just really draining every ounce of energy out of me. And I was trying to heal from my past wounds with my family and with people that I had romance with, my husbands, and because I've been married more than once, and unfortunately I have dealt with suicide and just so much stuff in my life that I really had to step back. I had to become a very selfish person to be able to heal, so I could heal properly and really confront my shadow side and see what was going on around me. And because I had to do that selfishly, I lost a lot of people in my life. I've lost friends, but in the long run, I'm going to gain the people that truly love me back, that can now see what I had to do, and they understand because they've also done their own healing too. And if people cannot accept my apology and cannot see where I was coming from, then those people do not need to be in my life, because forgiveness is a huge part of our journey in whom we are and what we're supposed to project out into the world. And I have forgiven myself for the mistakes I've made, and I have forgiven the people around me for the mistakes they've made towards me. And if they can't forgive me, then obviously they're not going to be welcomed into my life. So anyways, I don't know why I went into all that, but that's kind of how I wanted to explain that card. You are very close to achieving your goal. So just know that your goal, whatever goal that you have set, if it is to bring back your family and friends into your life, it's to beat this addiction that you might have. It doesn't always have to be with drugs and alcohol. It could be sex. It could be overeating. It could be just your thought process. Just know that your hand is out and you're about right here. So you're able to feel it, but you're not able to grab it yet. But you're almost there. We have Leo, the lover. Expressive, creative, loving, playful, warm, avert, self-confident, flirtatious, glowing, bedazzling, extroverted, vital, guileless, juicy, proud, trusting, excessive. So if you have a Leo in your life, try to avoid that Leo for the week. We have Ace of Coins. And with the Ace of Coins is start of like a successful venture, improvement, document, or gift. So I feel that you're going to have your finances definitely improve. You're going to receive the financial gain that you have been waiting for. If it's a new career, if it's in, your self-employment, your business is going to expand. If you have a YouTube channel, maybe it's going to grow. Maybe you're going to hit a mark, like I think it's like 100,000 subscribers, that you receive a plaque and so on. But I think that you're really going to start stepping towards financial gain. Or maybe you are going to receive your inheritance if you've been waiting for it, or maybe there's going to be some money, just, people throwing money at you to help you, not throwing money, but, giving you money to help you start building your life again if it's ever been ripped away from you. So, but you're going to have a gift of, finances. So that's one way to look at this reading as very good. So we have the World. And we all know that the World is, sorry, I always like to look and see, make sure. It's triumph and achievement, success and happiness. So whatever you were working on, whatever venture you were on, whatever you were trying to start and gain in your life, the World is going to come in and you're really going to achieve your goals. You're really going to achieve your desired step in life. Like if you desire to have 100,000 views on your YouTube, if you do a YouTube channel, or maybe you just do social media, you have a blog, but you're really going to achieve what you had set out to achieve. You're going to have a lot of success that is brought in from that. And you're really going to be maybe gifted from other people or from the universe, the things that you have been desiring. So the World is being handed to you and it's just shining from you. It's just like glowing all around you. We have Saturn, wisdom, discipline, structure, time, responsibility, test, ambitious, difficulty, restraint, grounding, practicality, self-control, traditions, bones, maturity, gravity, suffocating. And it is a sign of Capricorn and Aquarius, so please try to avoid a Capricorn and Aquarius this week, because the things I listed might be what they're trying to bring into your life. Queen of Cups, sign of Cancer, sensitivity, which we all know that water signs are very sensitive, especially Cancers. We're very sensitive people. So I think that you're going to have a lot of sensitivity towards people around you, towards yourself, and that's really going to be shining out. But I really think that people are appreciating your sensitivity. Maybe they didn't understand it. Maybe it was a lot of people, they try to avoid being sensitive in the decisions they make and towards other people. But Cancers really struggle with not being able to do that. They are led by their hearts. And not saying that they're weak or, Cancers are very extremely strong people. They put up with so much, and then once they're done with you, they're done. They'll turn into the Queen of Swords and cut you right out of their life and let you go. But I think that love and sensitivity is being brought into your situation from not only a Cancer, but from many people. We have justice. So if you've been waiting for any type of justice to be served, the scales to be balanced, this is also a sign of Libra. I want to read this one out of the book because this is from my Victorian Steampunk deck, and I just, like I said, I love the meanings out of here. And it is, in your reading, if you are waiting for the outcome of a legal situation, the appearance of justice shows that the judgment will go in your favor. You will clear any issues from your past that has held you back, and you will forge ahead. This card can also predict that you will successfully complete a project. This is not a time for rash judgments. Keep a level head. So we have not the right time, and that's from my Angel Answers deck. So if you were thinking of maybe going into a partnership, if you're thinking about moving from one place to the next, maybe it's just not the right time to forge with that. Ask yourself kind of what you were asking your angels. If it was, is this the right time to go into a relationship with another person, to move from one city to the next city, or, whatever your question is, it's not the right time. Doesn't mean that's never the right time, just right now it's not the right time. We have the Sun, and we all know that the Sun in every deck is the most positive card that we can receive, and it's a very welcome card because it means that your life is really going to come into balance. You're really going to be projecting love. People are really going to be projecting love towards you. Your dreams are going to be coming true, and you're just going to have a lot of sun and warmth being shown down on you. It says, imagine for a moment that you're soaking in the warmth rays of the sun. It feels nourishing and healing. All your aches and pains just fade away. The sun card brings this amazing energy into your life. Vitality and health abound, while you feel assurance and clarity in all you do. Spend some extra time outside today. Be grateful for the radiance of the sun and the life force it gives all creations. Sorry, and I told you I was stuttering with my words. So we have the Queen of Cups again. So Cancer is definitely strong in this reading, and Cancer has been very strong in a lot of my readings in the last couple weeks. I'm a Cancer. I'm sure I said that earlier. But the Queen of Cups really is a sensitive, very loving, very giving, kind person. She's very motherly to people that she knows. Most people love to come to the Queen of Cups home because they're felt very welcome. They feel just nurtured and loved, and this queen is very kind and giving. So a Cancer is definitely in the mix of all of this, and this Queen of Cups is really going to maybe offer you tons of love, maybe offer the situation some sensitivity and love, and maybe help this all come together in a more positive, loving way. Reach out. So maybe, I don't feel that it's telling you to reach out. I think people are going to start reaching out to you, to start offering you their love, to start offering you maybe some help, maybe some kind words. Maybe some people are going to reach out and apologize to you if they need to. But I feel that in your situation that it really is up to other people to reach out to you. Not saying that not to ever reach out to somebody, because I know in the last couple days I've reached out to a couple people that I have just really missed, and I felt like I needed to not apologize, but to kind of explain my situation and why I made some decisions I did, and I just wanted them to know that I love them very much. So in that case, maybe you should reach out, but I feel like it's going to be the opposite. I feel like people are going to be reaching out to you. So a personal issue reaches a resolution. Full moon in Cancer. So that tells you a Cancer is very prominent in this reading. And whatever personal issues you've been going through, it reached its resolution. So you should see the ending coming very soon, and it should be very positive. And I think a lot of people are going to be coming in and embracing you with lots of love and help and whatever else you need. Square challenge. Creates tension, stalls, sounds the alarm, motivates, pressures into, frustrates, demands, struggles, hurts, work out, and recognizes. And it's a sign of Cancer and Aries. So avoid a Cancer and Aries if possible. We have the Judgment card in the upright. And with the Judgment card, of course, it could be people making harsh judgments towards you. It could have been judgments from the past. But it also can be like a renewal, a revival, a reward from the past efforts, and karma. So it could be good karma coming in for you, and rewards from, they're making good judgments towards you that are going to bring in a better life, a better, more stability, more love. It could have been harsh judgments that people were making from the past that they're making into more positive, loving judgments now. So we have the Eight of Swords. And the Eight of Swords is feeling restricted by fear, being withdrawn. So I don't feel, maybe you are still in that phase, but I think that's something that you have been in a long time. And I feel like with the new judgments coming in, with people reaching out, with, the love that the Queen of Cups offers, the Sun, and with things being made right in the justice system, if that's, with the court of law or with the system, that the universe has, that you're going to be stepping out of this Eight of Swords, that you're not going to be withdrawn, that you're not going to be restricted by fear. I think that you're going to leave fear behind, because fear is, created inside of us because we're stuck in the darkness. We're afraid to step out. We're afraid to accomplish things we want because we're stuck in that mentality that we're not good enough, or we're not strong enough, or things never work out in our favor. And I think you're really leaving that fear behind. and leaving that with all the disappointments and pain and anything else that has been going on in your life. And I think that you're stepping into the sun, and with doing that, you're leaving the darkness behind, and you're filling your life with love and light, and tons of it, and the sun's just radiating on you. We have justice, balance again. So we have the justice card twice. So to me, your situation definitely is calling for karmic justice. It's calling for the court of law to make a ruling, and it's really going to balance out your life. It's really going to help you come in to acknowledging this sun in your life. It is going to bring harsh judgments out of your life and move you out of this Eight of Swords. That is beautiful. And then the very last card I pulled is the Knight of Moss. And let me read that to you. The Knight of Moss, getting ready for a surge of energy and ideas. When the Knight of Moss appears, everything speeds up, and you will not have to wait much longer to reach your goals. As a potential partner, this knight comes in to your life with a whirlwind, and you will have no doubt about his feelings for you. In general, this card may predict the arrival of a visitor. And what an amazing way to end this reading. So this knight is coming in with his sword drawn like your knight in shining armor. What a beautiful ending. So that is what I have for you to expect today. It just looks like an amazing reading. I hope it resonated with each and every one of you. I really, really am sending a lot of unconditional love, a lot of healing, just excitement, and just passion, and just a big, applause for each and every one of you. You need to pat yourself on the back and say, you know what, I've been down this really rough journey in my life. It's been very painful. It's been very exhausting. It's been very hurtful to me, but I can leave all of that behind and step into creating a new life, to allowing new love to come into my life, to allow this Knight of Moss to ride in and just be my knight in shining armor. And it could be a woman. A woman could be a knight too. But to really allow the harsh judgments and all the pain and just all the disappointment that you've felt go away, to push it away, to allow people to come in and to have forgiveness, and to definitely allow justice to be served in the right direction, and your scales to be balanced once again in your life. So I love you all. Thank you for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already. It helps my channel grow. It helps other people hear my messages if they need to hear them. I love you all so very much. Thank you all for subscribing to my channel and allowing me to deliver these messages for each and every one of you. Thank you for supporting me as a human being. I have met so many beautiful people in my life that have really helped me through this hard journey, and I just want you all to know I love you so very dearly. Take care. Peace.